Guys, the CFO is on the call. Can someone please make him co-host so we can start the call?
Yeah, sure. Femi, making calls very fast, okay? Femi, can you hear me?
Yeah, done.
Okay, thank you. All right. Good evening, Sir CFO. Thank you for being on this call. We appreciate your presence, sir.
Thank you very much, David, for arranging the Zoom call, but I have a very busy schedule, so I will just give a complete policy statement on i100, and then Asim will take over the call and he will answer the question. So can I start now?
Yeah, go ahead, sir. We can start, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining today. Let me explain you the i100 exit plan. First of all, a lot of people thought maybe on 19th July they will start trading, but I clearly told everybody it's an onboarding procedure. Onboarding procedure means based on the jurisdiction, we will provide you different options, either to convert in SMG2 or complete your listing form and list into the open market. We have enabled this program from 19th July, but we are going to do in step-by-step basis. The reason being there are so many, because this website system...
Recording in progress.
The website has limitations. Limitations mean if, let's say, the 10,000 users come on the website, the system won't be able to handle this traffic, and it may crash. So we will be opening 4 to 5 countries every day, and the process already started. We'll keep you posted in Telegram when your country started. So first of all, and there is no KYC requirement. We already put in the Telegram. There's no banking requirement we need. Only when your country open, you have to open your back office. You have to check your name is right, first name, last name, email, phone number, everything is right. And then if everything is correct, you click on the next. On next page, it will show how many i100 you have. If you want to convert into SMG2, how many tokens you will get. They will be based on how many i100 you have. We have different formula. The people with our saving packages, they will get a little bit extra, but they haven't sold off their any tokens. The people who bought like an open account and they sold their i100 in the exchange, they will get less because they already got the money. And then we will have the members, our IMPs, who got these tokens using our share as you got to show our network business. So they will be also released. So this procedure will start and we will try to finish by 31st July. Every day, 4 to 5 countries will start in next 1 to 2 days. But again, it's an onboarding procedure. We are just taking your application form, which in the future will send to the exchange. Then exchange will be directly communicating with you, and you have to provide your banking detail, all information to exchange. So this is the process which we're going to complete, and by the end of July. So I never said that it's going to start trading. I have always used onboarding word. I think maybe misunderstanding. Maybe onboarding, people said some understood as a trading. No, it's not trading, it's onboarding procedure. So this is over a statement. For Asim, is it clear? Can you understand it?
Yeah, I understood everything, but Mr. David King, did you get all of that? I think the call is being recorded as well, Abdul. So if anything, this could be shared with the members who didn't make it. But yeah, thank you for sharing the update. I think it's pretty clear for everyone what the process is and how it works. And if there are any questions, I can answer the questions for them now.
If there's anything specific, you can drop me a message on the WhatsApp. I'll reply you back. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right, can we take some questions now, please?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think I want to start the question and answer session. Please, we understand what we are doing currently now is the onboarding process. Unfortunately, some persons misunderstood it, but I think right now most persons already know what we are doing currently is the onboarding. So, but then I want to ask, since the onboarding process is a process leading to the listing process, how come we didn't start this process earlier? I mean, why didn't the company start this onboarding, or maybe like 3 months, 4 months before now, maybe around March, so that by now?
Okay, I understand your question, and first and foremost, let me just respond to that. In terms of why didn't we start this sooner, well, that wasn't technically in our control. You guys have to understand that for us to make this process happen, there's a lot of paperwork we have to file, there's a companies we have to work with, and there's approval that we have to get from our from different jurisdictions as well, and all of that things require paperwork that requires liaising with other companies. And because of COVID, and most companies have been short on staff, most companies have a backlog, so it's delayed us quite a bit on being able to communicate with people and being able to get what we need in order for us to continue this process. But the important thing is that we haven't given up on the process and that we're still moving forward with it. And obviously no one could have predicted what was going to happen with COVID. No one thought companies will be losing staff, companies will have a big backlog. So all of these things affect, it may not look like that from the outside, but there's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes that we have to work on, including the things that I've just mentioned. So because of COVID, there was a little bit of a delay, but we are still on track on making sure that we deliver on our promise, and that is the most important thing. Next question.
All right, let's F Prince, can you please unmute? F Prince, are you on the call, please? Can you unmute and ask your question? Okay, I think we need to move on to the next person. Sulaiman, if you are there, please, you can unmute and ask your question.
Okay, sir. My name is Suleiman. For the past 3 weeks now, my account has been inactive, and the company sent me a message, I think 1 week after, saying that I violated the process of procurement of code, of which I was not aware of. And since then, I have not been able to access my account. About 11 people that are attached to me have not been able to access the account also. My question now is, how possible it is for me to access my account, and the 1% dropping that I've been dropping for the past 3 weeks, will it still be possible even if the account is activated? That's my question.
What I would recommend is that you need to message the compliance team. So at Solmax Group Compliance, they'll be able to help you in this matter, because obviously this was, if they've frozen your account because of a gift code issue, you need to actually message them. So compliance@solmaxgroup.com, you can send them a message or email and they'll be able to get back to you.
So I've sent them a message. A message has been sent for the past 2 weeks, and I've not received anything in respect of that. As a result,
what was the message that they sent you?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. The message. The message was in respect of my comp, or whether I was involved in the act, and we responded. And up to now, we have not gotten a feedback, and my account is still inactive.
Okay, in that case, I think the best thing to do is forward your username over to Mr. King, and he will send it to me, and that way I'll be able to have. I'll forward it to them so that they can have a look. But obviously, at the end of the day, like I said, this is a compliance matter, and the compliance team can deal with this. As much as I would love to help you, this is unfortunately not my department. So all I can do is just simply have the compliance team to have a look at it and sort out whatever issue it is or wherever communication needs to happen. Hopefully I can make that happen for you.
It's okay. So
Hello, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, go on, please, quickly.
Can you hear
I
me?
don't know. Is there an
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Hello?
Antonio Koye,
Ifa
can you
Prince.
please unmute?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I have very fast. I want to take these two questions. First of all, thank you very much, CFO, for the work you're doing. I believe at the end of this whole program, everybody will enjoy coming into Solmax. So my very first question is, we all know that in the past, Nigerians have been using
Life is always like that, and you started the recent.
to do their
I can't
KYC.
hear you. There's
Hello?
too many people in the background.
Hello, can you hear me, Femi?
Yeah, go on.
If you're not speaking, can you please mute yourself, please? Thank you.
Please, Femi, mute everybody. Mute
Go on,
everybody, please.
Okay.
Hello. So KYCs now. When you do your KYC, I've done over 80-something KYCs, but recently, since last week, all the KYCs I've been doing, they've been returning it. Both the ones I did with driver's license, the ones I did with national identification number, the ones I did with voter's card, they've been returning all. I will write support and they will still return it. So I don't really understand what is going on. That's the first question. So I want to know why they are returning all these KYCs that I've been doing since. Then the second question is my downlines. They've been
Okay, please hold on. Let him respond to the first question.
okay.
So your first question was regarding why the KYCs are being declined.
Yes, they've been declined. Before it wasn't like that. So I don't really understand.
Well, there's a new instruction menu for the KYC process. So when you actually click on it, there will be a short video that explains everything to you. But most times, what it is that sometimes the credentials are not being met for the ID that you're uploading. So just please make sure you double check with that if all of your credentials are being met, if your picture is being taken properly, if it's clear, if it can be seen. Because at the end of the day, like we said, there's a third party that we use to approve the KYC, and they need to be able to see everything clearly and properly in order for them to approve it. But if there is an issue on our end, I will get our team to have a look at it. I think from the KYC side, it should be all okay as long as you're following all the requirements in terms of the pictures, uploading the pictures, and the information that you're providing with it as well. But just in case for your particular scenario, if you want to shoot me a message right now, I'll be able to have a look into it and just see what's taking place. And also, just before we continue on to your next question, I just wanted to say something for everyone on this call to understand. So me and Mr. King have set up a system in which we can deal with you guys' support inquiries on a weekly basis. So anything to do with KYC, account issues, email issues, all of those different things, we're setting up a system which we're going to implement from Monday, which you'll be able to contact us directly and send us your problem, and we'll be able to deal with it on every week basis. So that's a new system we're creating just for you guys to benefit from. So please make sure that you are stay tuned when we announce that, and you follow the instructions on how you can get the support help from us, because we're trying to speed up the process for you guys. We don't want to keep you waiting too long for any issues or anything like that. So me and Mr. King are creating a special support system just for you guys to help you with any KYC issues, any account issues, any email issues, anything like that. We're going to be helping you, but we're just creating the system right now, and by Monday it'll be available, so you'll be able to send your issue directly to us and we'll be able to deal with it.
Hello.
Yes, go on. Yeah, go on.
My second question is persons that have an open account in i100 and they want to transfer it to i200, the SMG 200. Are they going to be getting the 1% daily from that one, just like when somebody buys a package 100?
Say that one more time, sorry.
I mean, in i100 there are persons that have open account that do list trade in the system. In i100 there are open account where you list your trade. So now CFO said before that persons that their days have not been completed, the 200 days that they were supposed to be getting their 1% from the i200 listing of trade, that now that they can transfer it to 200. So my question now is, by the time those persons transfer to i200, are they still going to be getting the 1%, or the money will be used to buy, the loyalty points straight, or they are going to be getting the 1%, 1% that is supposed to be dropping for them?
Okay.
Hello, do you understand my question?
Yeah, I understand it a little bit. I was a little bit confused towards the end, but I think from my understanding, what you're saying is that the people who had the 1% on the i100 plan, if they change it over to the SMG2, are they still going to get the 1%? Is that what you're asking?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. So it depends on if their 200 days have been completed or not. If they haven't been, then once they get moved over, they can be, but they will be getting the payments in the loyalty points.
Okay. Thank you very much.
No worries,
Thank you. All right.
All right, before we move on to the next question, co-host EK and Dr. Prince, can you please go through the chat in case we have relevant questions? All right, let's move on to the next person. That's Susie.
Now Twitch.
Antonio Koye, please mute yourself. Susie 008. You can unmute.
Hello?
Yeah, please go on.
Okay, good evening. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for this opportunity given to me to ask this question. I've been raising my hands for a very long time. Every time we come to meeting, but I've not been opportune to ask questions. Thank you so much. I'll go straight to my question. My question is, I am in Libya, and I did my KYC, I think 3 or 4 months ago with my international passport, only to find out, I think last month or a few weeks ago, that the name on the KYC is what you are going to use to withdraw your money. And the name on my passport, I don't have any account back home in Nigeria, because the account I opened with my international passport is dormant. So I don't really know what to do based on how to receive my payment. So I talked to my upline, Mrs. Debbie, and she gave me a suggestion that during the listing, and if I will be talking with the broker, that they may give me an option to use a wallet. So she said she is going to give me her wallet address to put there, and I'll collect my money from there. So I don't really know if that will work out. I don't really know what to do, because I even use my KYC to do for somebody also. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What your question was, whether you can withdraw without your KYC?
The name I use in opening my KYC, I don't have a bank account that tallies with the name. And according to the rules, they said you must have a name that tallies with the account that you use with KYC.
Yeah, that's
which
correct.
I don't.
You need to make sure that those details are the same.
Which I don't have. So my upline said that they may give me an option to use a wallet address, that she's going to send me a wallet address, that I will use that wallet address to collect my money when the time comes. So I want to know, is it possible, or can I go back and edit my KYC by using a current account with a brother of mine who can help me in collecting the money?
No, you can't change the KYC. Once it's submitted, it's submitted. You can't change that. And also, in terms of your upline giving you a wallet address, that's I mean, that's not on the company to make that decision. That's up to you. It's your money at the end of the day. If you want to trust it in the hands of someone else, that's up to you. But I can't advise you on that. There's nothing I can say on that matter because it's not a company matter.
So okay, sorry. Let me just say thank you so much, Mr. Sim. Madam, listen. The company, what he's saying is that the company cannot advise you on what you want to do with your money. Is your money, if you want to dash someone, whether your brother, your sister, if anybody want to give, you're free. So any of the wallet you use on your account is assumed that is where you want the money to go. So it's not the company to decide for you. But instead of using somebody's wallet, why don't you create? It doesn't take 2 minutes to create a wallet. You can create a wallet yourself.
I've tried that in Libya. Nothing works. Nothing like any internet or soft that works in Libya. I've tried to create.
You are in Libya.
Yes.
You are in Libya.
Yes, I'm in Libya.
They don't have internet in Libya.
They have internet, but anything networking or so doesn't work. Even bank doesn't work here. Foreigners don't go to bank. Nothing works here.
I don't know. I'm surprised. Okay, what you do? You're a Nigerian, right?
I'm a Nigerian.
Okay, find someone to help you creating a wallet is not a big deal. Someone can help you. In fact, in our family, okay, you know what? Discuss with Mr. Femi. Mr. Femi can help you create a wallet, and you make use of it. Nothing is impossible. All right. Thank you. So
okay,
that is it for that.
I don't have Mr. Femi contact.
Mr. Femi, just you can give her your number or you drop your email. She sent. Do you people use mail over there?
We use.
You access mail?
Yes, yes, I have email.
So Mr. Femi will drop his mail on the chat room. You can chat him, send him your number, and you guys will talk.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Let's go to the next person.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right. There's this question I want to take from the chat room. This person is asking, is it possible to have a schedule or a timetable that will be posted maybe in the Telegram group or whatever channel detailing when each country will start the onboarding process?
Not at the moment, no. We can't put a schedule in place only because we can't predict what our servers can handle and what they can't handle. So when we announce each country, you'll be made aware in the Telegram channel. But at the moment, it's just not possible for us to have a schedule in place only because we cannot predict how much our servers can handle at the moment or not. But as you heard the CFO said, it's
I think this
taking place before the over the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think the Telegram group helps to solve the problem of information. We can all get information from the Telegram group regarding the country that goes before the next country. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Femi, continue, please.
Edit Njoku, you can unmute. Edit, are you there? Okay, we'll move on. Osita, Ojide.
Yes, I'm here. Good evening.
Good evening. Please
everyone.
Go on straight to the point.
Okay, I have up to 4 questions. But the first one is.
Please start with the most important. I don't know. We may not be able to take all the 4 or 5, but start with the most important. So that we.
Okay, they said that we can withdraw with crypto, which I know is SMG2. So if we withdraw with SMG2, and the person wants to send letter, will the person sell it at the rate SMG is in the crypto market?
Yeah, that's obvious. You are going to sell it at the current rate. You can sell it at the current rate. So if SMG token is $1, for instance, when you made the withdrawal, and it gets to $2 when you want to convert it to maybe USDT, you are going to sell at $2. If it also drops, the same thing.
Okay. The second question is last time it was said that payment will commence when everyone has finished on board the boarding process. So is there no way the company can help us do it in such a way that when you finish, you get your payment than waiting for everybody? Because there are some people who don't even know what we are saying, who just put money there and forget about it. So are we going to wait
per country? I understand your question. It's not for when everyone finishes, it's per country. When the country finishes, then the process will begin.
Country cannot finish, the whole people in a country cannot finish at a time. So another question is, has KYC closed for Igniter 100? People who have not done KYC on Igniter 100, can they still do?
Yes.
Okay. Then another question, if anyone withdraw, okay. Another question is, what happens to those with different savings amount in Solmax Global and different one in Igniter 100? How can they resolve it?
They're two different things. They're not the same thing. So what they have in Igniter, I think another thing that's pretty confusing to people is that you need to understand that Igniter 100 and Solmax Group, they're two different entities. They're not the same thing. They're two different entities. So what you have in Igniter 100 is one thing, and what you have in Solmax Group is another.
I'm talking of Solmax Global savings in Solmax Global. But I learned that he said the amount in savings in Solmax Global should be the same thing in the saving in the amount is Igniter 100. What if the two differ? How will the person resolve it?
I'm sorry, I don't understand your question.
Solmax Global savings, the one we
I think what she's trying to say is this: the previous i100 back office, whatever you have on your savings, if it differs from what you have in the new i100, that is the i100, the new website or the back office, how do you rectify that?
Oh, you mean if your savings is different on the new account, on the new back office? Yeah, is that what you're saying? Yeah. Yes. Well, you need to message support and ask them to have a look at it. So that's the only way they can rectify, because they're going to have to look at your account. They're going to look at before and after the conversion as well, if there's any changes that have taken place. But message support, please, and they'll be able to help you.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Another question from the chat room. Now that the onboarding process has commenced, can we please confirm the listing rates and how long the onboarding process will take?
Sorry, can you say that one more time? Your voice was cutting off a little bit.
Okay. The question, now that the onboarding process has commenced, can we then confirm the listing rate for the shares? That's one. And then secondly, how long would the listing rate onboarding process take?
Yeah, okay. We can't confirm the listing rate at the moment, because that's done per the evaluation just before the company is listed. And as for this, did you say how long it will take?
And how long will the onboarding process take to complete? And after the onboarding is completed, how long will it take before people start trading?
Well, that's up to the exchange that we are on, because as Abdul said as well, the CFO said that the exchange will be communicating directly with you. So that's up to, again, your local jurisdiction, the rules that apply in your jurisdiction as well. That's what that will be dependent on how long it will take.
All right. Next person, Osita Ojide, please unmute.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Please go on.
Hello. Please. I think the last.
Sorry, please. Somebody on the chat room say something, and I don't know if this person has actually been joined or
Osita, sorry. Okay,
what is happening?
Guys, I can't hear anything. There's too much background noise.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Femi, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, somebody is saying something. So please, I need a clarification on this payment, on the payment schedule date. Expecting it to be on the 19th. This person has not been joining our call. That is why he could say this. So please, I want everybody to, if you don't, go back to the previous, ask people that have been joining call, so that you will not be misunderstanding what is said. And if you were here when CFO, are you guys aware that CFO has actually spoken and left? Are you guys, some people just came late. They just came and they are writing. Please ask people what has been said, so that you will not be repeating the same error you have. I mean, as in, as an information. There is no time it was said that payment begins on the 19th. Rather, onboarding starts on the 19th, and that is what has begun. Please, let's correct this thing very, very quick. Thank you. Osita, you can go ahead.
I think he had too much noise in his background. Mary, you can please unmute.
Okay. Osita can leave his environment, go to another place so that we can ask him.
Hello, good day.
Yeah, please go on.
Yeah, thank you for taking our questions. I have two questions. I hear that on i100, the long term, the so-called long term will be running for 200 days. Does it mean that there are going to be changes on how they are paid? That's my first question. My second, can I go to the second question?
Can you just repeat your first question one more time, please?
My first question is, I hear i100 long-term packages are now running for 200 days. If that's so, is the criteria of payment going to change?
No, not from my understanding, no.
Okay. My second question is on our account. I'm calling from Botswana. Most of our accounts are frozen and they are not running. So we are not sent any message to that effect. So we don't know what is happening. So how are we going to know how many shares we have accumulated?
Did you say your account is frozen, yeah?
Yeah, it's not increasing.
It's not.
The figures are not increasing on the open and on the savings account.
Okay, so that means your account is not frozen then. Can you access your account?
I can access my account, but it's not counting.
It's not counting. Okay.
It's not running.
Okay, I'm not exactly sure what you mean, but I think if you're talking about your open
what
account,
I mean is every month I see the same figure. Every month. It doesn't increase or decrease.
Are you talking about the price, yeah?
I'm talking about my open account and my savings account.
Yeah, it's not meant to be increasing or decreasing. It's what you paid for is what you will have in your open account. And your savings account is from your a percentage of your commissions will go into your savings account.
But sir, they have been increasing. Since last month, nothing is happening. There's no activity on the account.
Okay, I'm not sure exactly, but I think the best thing you will have to do is message our support team in that particular instance, because I know what you're referring to. And usually, you know, only thing that increases is your savings account. If you're making more sales, the more money you'll make, your savings account will increase as well, as a percentage of it will go there. But if you're talking about your open account increasing, it doesn't usually do that. So if you need to actually contact the support team and show them what you're talking about, and then they'll be able to have a look at it and tell you why. Because right now I don't have access to the system for me to look at it myself. The only way a problem like this could be dealt with is if the support team can have a look at it.
Okay, thank you, sir.
No worries.
I'll do that.
Sorry, madam, I want to know, are you talking about the i100 or i200? Are you referring to i100 or i200? Femi, is she gone?
David, let's have three more questions, and then I have to jump off the call as well, please. Yeah.
Okay. Osita, are you available? Are you ready to speak now? Osita, if you are available, please unmute.
Yes, I'm available, Mr. Femi. Good afternoon. Please, there is a sensitive problem I'm noticing in this KYC. I have done this KYC to several people, but then it keep on rejecting it. You know, it keep on declining. I don't know what to do. I've raised some support, but nevertheless, the sums has been approved, but some then are being rejected. And I've checked the document, which is a national identity card. It's very, very clear. But I don't know, you know, most of these cases this time around, it declined. I don't know. And then two, again, please, I want to really know this burden, will it, because the CFO, he said something before he left. He said that will it take up to end of the month, the boarding process that we are in? Thank you.
Your first question regarding, guys, if you're not talking, can you please mute yourself just so there's no background noise? Thank you. Yeah, so in regards to your first question about KYC, I will actually speak with the support team at the moment and find out why that's happening, because you're not the only person who has mentioned that. I do know that the KYC rules have gone a little bit more strict because, again, like I mentioned before, we have a third-party company that approves the KYC. So I will check from their end and I'll get you guys an update as to why it's happening. And if there's an easier way for us to approach this situation, I will share that with you as soon as possible. But it's the first time I'm hearing of this today, from not just you, but someone else as well. So I'm going to have a look at it as soon as I get off this call, and I'll be able to give you guys an update regarding the KYC in case anything has changed, just so you guys are aware. And as for your second question, can you just repeat that one more time, please? You said something about CFO said end of this month, the boarding process will be complete, but I didn't understand the end of your question.
Well, I think what he was trying to say is the CFO said end of the month, it was going to conclude us by 31st. But from what you said at this meeting, you said it depends on the country. But then again, I think that was also going through my mind. Do you really think that is realistic for everybody in the country to complete it within that period, considering the fact that some persons may not even do it, even when you give them from now?
It's not just about the completing process. I think what he meant by the end of the month is that we will be able to reach out. So we will send the initial email to everyone by the end of the month. Now, obviously, after that, there is going to be time for them to reply, fill out the forms, the correct information, and then we're going to send it off to the exchanges, as he said. I don't think he said that the entire process will be complete. I think he was saying that the emails that are going to be sent out to all the i100 members will be sent out before the end of this month.
Okay, sorry, I still need to ask that, just to be clear. I know this went through the mind of so many persons too. Let's take this as a scenario where some persons, let's assume you have 1,000 persons in the country and 700 have completed theirs and 300 haven't. Will that stop the 700 who have completed theirs from proceeding to listing?
No. There will be a deadline as well. So it's not that we'll just leave it open forever. There will be a deadline for when you can complete it. So whoever's done it and submitted it, their forms will be sent off to the exchange. So it's not like, we have to wait for every single person to finish. We will give enough time for everyone to finish it. We will give you enough time to go through anything on the form, and it's not very complicated either. It's very simple. You're just putting your details, your personal details, and a few information that they're going to ask you on the form. And even if you do happen to have any questions regarding that, I'll be available to help you fill out the form or anything like that. But it's not very complicated. It'll be very simple to fill out the form, and there'll be a deadline for when you have to complete it by. And by the deadline, whoever's completed it, their forms will be sent off. Does that make more sense now?
Yes, yeah, it does. So how many more questions can we take?
I understand what you're saying in terms of 700 people could be ready, but if one person is not, are the 700 going to have to wait? No, it's not going to be like that.
Okay. So how many more questions can we entertain?
Can we have one more question, please? Because
please read some of the questions on the chat room, please. There are questions on the chat room, please.
I can't see them. I can't see any questions. I think that's because they've been directed towards me. Can someone read out the questions for me, please?
Yeah, I'm actually looking for technical questions. Most of the questions I'm seeing are about I can't open my accounts. I think from what the CFO and what the VP of sales have said, these are questions that could be referred to the support, and then the special desk he already mentioned will be set up. I think next Monday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So just to highlight on that as well, it's just so everyone understands, this support system is being put in place for you guys by me and Mr. King. So with the whole purpose of this is so you don't have to wait very long for responses, or you have someone who can directly deal with any issues that you have. So on Monday, me and Mr. King are going to announce how it will work, how the support system will work, how you'll be able to contact the support, how you'll be able to get a response, and what you need to do. So we're going to explain all of that for you. So all of your queries and any questions and any problems that you guys are facing or have at the moment, we will be able to deal with it in a very quick and efficient way.
All right, so Geminista, you can please unmute.
Hello, good day, everyone.
Yeah, please go on.
Okay, my question is in i100 new back office. At the downside of the back office, you will see copy 2017 to 2019. And I think that is not normal, because in i200 you will see copy 2017 to 221. So the one that is saying 2017 to 219 looks somehow discrepancy. So I need a clarification about that.
Are you talking about on the bottom of the website? It says 2017, 2019.
Yes.
Yeah. In terms of clarification regarding that, I know that our development team is working on the Ignite 100 website at the moment. So there's still a lot of changes that they're making. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but on a day-to-day, there are changes being made on the platform. So you guys will be able to see that on the new back office, all the changes are being made. And I'm sure once they have finished completing and editing the new, the Ignite 100 website, you will see that change on the bottom as well.
All right, let me quickly. Some messages are saying how these questions, I think they are questions we can answer. How do you withdraw SMG token? We have done that here several times, so I don't think that question is for the CFO or the VP of sales. We can handle that. You can withdraw 2 SMG tokens.
Urgent message, urgent question, I'll just take one.
There is a question here that is saying, this person entered his account details, updated it as he was instructed, as every other person did, but he can no longer find it in the back office. Is anything wrong with that?
Repeat that one more time for me, please.
Okay, we were asked to update our bank details some time ago, so most people did, but right now those details are not there. So he's asking, is anything wrong with that?
No. There's nothing wrong with that. So basically, with the bank details at the moment, because we're still finalizing the bank payment processes, that's why the bank details are not necessary at the moment on the back office. Once that payment process is complete, then the company will officially ask you to add your bank details, and they will be able to stay. Right now, most people are withdrawing through cryptos, so your crypto wallet address is very important on the back office, which, as you can tell, there's no issue with. But with the bank, because there's no, we haven't finalize the bank agreement at the moment. We're very close to doing it, but not at the moment. There's no need for the bank details to be on there at the moment, at this current moment of time. And even when it comes to the exchange, you don't need to actually give your bank information to Solmax Group or Ignite 100. That's going to be provided to you. That you're going to have to provide that to the exchange when they reach out to you. All right. I hope that answers your question. And yeah, guys, thank you for allowing me to be on this call today. Thank you for your questions. I will be doing more and more calls as well. So this is not like the last time. If you were unable to answer your question, ask your question, we will do another Q&A session very soon, and I'll be able to answer your questions then. We're not going anywhere. We'll be right here to answer each and every single one of your questions. I hope the CFO's statement regarding the i100 is a bit more clear now. I hope everyone is understanding exactly what is taking place at the moment. As I also mentioned before, our new support system for you guys will be up and running by Monday as well. That's directly done by Mr. David King. So please do give him thank you when you get the chance. He made this happen. Other than that, thank you very much for your questions, guys, and I'll be seeing you all on your Sunday event. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. Mr. King, it was a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
And I will see you guys soon, okay? Thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Everyone who joined
Recording
this call
stopped.
Today. I'm sorry. I want to say a very big thank you to everyone who joined this call today. I'm sorry, I'm actually on a little transit, so I want to let you know, please do not accept any information or don't act on any information you are not sure of or you didn't get from me or from the company. Any information you don't get, number one, from your email, your company email, from the CFO or VP of sales or David King, ignore it. Don't use it. Confirm from us first. Confirm from us. There are a lot of scammers, hackers, all kinds of people are joining to create bad image to Solmax. So be careful. Don't just accept anything and click. In fact, we've had cases of people that just clicked ordinary link and their bank account was accessed, and they were duped. They siphoned their money. So you have to be very, very careful before you click on any link at all. Verify, and re-verify. Be 100% sure that that link will not cause problem to you. So there was no single time the company said that within 24 hours everybody should change, impute bank details. The former bank detail is outdated and all that, blah blah blah. No. The company never did that. And as a matter of fact, when I got that information, I chatted up the CFO. He told me no. He said there is nothing like that. And as a matter of fact, I have to say it. I have to spread it all over. So please, some people get information from different places, social media, online, different places. Be very careful. Don't be in a hurry, please. Don't be in a hurry. This is a company God has given to us and it's going nowhere. It's not running away. Any information you got, reconfirm from me. Wait and reconfirm from the CFO or from the VP of sales or from anybody. All right, that you know that is a top leader. Even if you're in the group, somebody tells you this is what is going on inside the group, in the WhatsApp group, don't do it first. Wait for our meetings. We have meetings on Mondays. Right now, we're going to be having meeting Monday 7 p.m. UK time. We're going to be having on Tuesday 8 p.m. UK time. We're having meeting for leaders, top leaders on Friday 8 p.m. UK time. We have meeting on Sundays. All these things are meeting for you to exercise patience and ask your questions or show your concerns. You can type it on the chat room this is what is happening, this is what somebody is telling you, can I go ahead? What, you know, when you send those information, we get to know what is happening. Without it, I would not be able to know what is happening. We have thousands and thousands and thousands of happening. I can't know what is happening in all the groups. I'm a human being. I won't be able to know what is happening in all the groups, except you chat me up, you tell me, you inform me, then that's what I'm going to know. And when I get the... So please and please do not subscribe to any information you are not sure of. First of all, contact me or wait for our meetings, or wait for, you know, the CFO will tell us what is best. The VP of sales will tell us what is best, and let's act on that. All right. Some people have been, I got a message from the... All right. You want my contact? My friend from East Africa, thank you for joining this call. I'm going to drop my email. I'm actually careful with dropping my phone numbers. I am very careful because the messages I'm receiving are too many, are too much. I can't bear them. Let alone when I drop my contact, my phone number is going to be terrible. So I will drop my email for you. Then you can mail me. When you mail me, Mr. Eric, send me a mail. Then I will give you my number, my contact number. We can now talk more. And not only Mr. Eric, I'm seeing so many other people here. If you want my contact, or you want me to talk to you, you want us to discuss some vital information, please just send me a mail on this email. I'm dropping on the chat room. D. David King. I'm dropping my mail on the chat room. All right, I've just done. My friend from India. My friend from India, just go ahead. Send me on take my mail, chat me up, drop your number for me on your number in my mail. Send it to my mail. I would send a message to you on WhatsApp. Then we can move from there. Wherever you are calling from, I will definitely give you time, but make sure that you contact me. Make sure you contact me. The workload, I will try my possible best to ensure I carry everyone along, as God will help us. And we all will win. We all will succeed by the grace of God. So I want to say a very big thank you. And one more thing, there are people that came very late today. You know, when we say 4 p.m., 4 p.m. is 4 p.m. The CFO was here very early, and he gave us updates on i100, which I know many of you missed. A lot of people missed it. Please stop coming to meetings late, especially sensitive programs like this or meeting like this. Don't be late, because if you're late, you miss out vital information, and those informations are the things you need to grow your business. And at the end of the day, many people will start making troubles, saying all kinds of things. Why? Because they don't have the right information, and they didn't attend the meeting. That's why they don't have the right information. So if you want to always be at the top of the game, at the peak of your game, always join meetings and join early so that you can get information. Okay, the CFO has spoken and he has left. Then some people join. Of course, they didn't hear what he said. So those people will definitely not know what we have discussed. And of course, they will not be able to pass across the information to other people, creating panic and problem in the group. So please, let's do the right thing. And as we do that, we will all reap the dividend of doing the right thing together. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for this wonderful call. Today is Wednesday, and we shall be having another call again very, very soon. Then very soon we'll be having other calls. And Saturday is the super seminar from the company. Super Saturday comes up 3 p.m. UK time. For us, it is 8 p.m. Nigerian time, UK time too, on Sunday. So please join the meeting on Sunday. Thank you so much for having us on this call, and have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.